All right. Can you hear me? I think we finally have sound, right? Hello, hello. Let me know if we've got sound. Yes. All right. Can you hear me? Haha. Woohoo. All right. We are really excited to be able to do this video for you guys because, yes, everybody can hear me now. Woohoo. All right, dōTERRA Social was in beta for more than a few months, and now it is live for everyone to be able to check out. So what I need to know from you guys that are on, have you been able to log in and check out the dōTERRA Social platform? If you have, say I tried it. If not, say I'm scared. Figure out what you are able to do. Everybody can still hear me, right? I want to make sure. Can you hear me? Yes, everybody can hear me. I'm playing with my screen. If you guys aren't familiar with this, this is the platform called StreamYard. Love it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to talk about just kind of some basics at first, because I want you to see what it can do for your business. But I want to start slow because there is so much packed in to this platform. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. And so we're going to start kind of with a beginner getting started video, and we're going to have probably a part 2, part 3. And I'm not only going to show you how this works within the platform itself, but also how you can use Essential Oils Academy products within the platform as well. So here is where you need to go to get the app. Okay, and McKenna's on here. I'm so glad she was able to join us. And you want to go to social.doterra.com. Okay, now, right now, it is only for website versions only. In February, they're supposed to be coming out with phone option for you to do that. So if you do it on your phone, you're going to have trouble. It's not going to let you go through all the way. So you need to do this on your PC, and that will be how you need to get started. So go to social.doterra.com and do that. And what you're going to do is you're going to see your dashboard like I have up here on the screen. Now, when you go on here, so social.doterra.com, and here is the question: how can I use this for my business? Well, right now, what we're going to do is show you, first of all, when you come in, there's a dashboard. Okay, it's super easy. I've only connected my Facebook group. Now, some of you have asked me, okay, they have a feature where you can have 2, 4, 6, up to 15 different connections on the app, depending on how much you pay. And they're like, well, why do I need that many? Well, first of all, if you have more than one Facebook business page or group, that would count as one of your social media parts that you have. Okay, so pages. I'm going to go down here on the dashboard, and I'm going to show you how it is right here. They have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Google My Business. So you can connect on all 6 of these platforms to publish content. Most of you will probably have more than one Facebook option for pages or groups. This does not connect to your personal Facebook profile. It only connects to business pages and groups, and you have to be an admin of them. So I saved my big page to show you guys. I clicked on the connect button, right? And then I've got a lot of groups and pages. Groups have the gray tab, and this is all by alphabetical order. So I'm going to go down because it's Essential Oils Academy. So I keep scrolling. Yes, I've got lots of VOA groups. And if you see like the Essential Oils Academy online classes, it does not have a little blurb by the side. So all your pages will not have a notification, but the groups will. Okay. So I'm clicking on the Essential Oils Academy online classes. I'm going to click connect, my time zone, and it has been connected. It was that easy, guys. So simple. All right. Now, what this is going to do, as you can see, it says analyzing data. It is going to pull up all kinds of analytics about my page. And so here it is down here, and the group one is still going. I don't know how long it takes to do this, but what this is good for is you're going to see the interaction. You're going to see this app, this platform is actually going to tell you the best times of day for you to post based on how active your group or page is. And so that is going to be pretty amazing, right? If you see here down at the bottom, the settings, the team members, if you have like an assistant, virtual assistant, or someone that helps you in planning out your posts, they will be viewed here. They can come on here and do that for you. All right, so first of all, again, I told you it's going to be super simple to get started. So I want to know what questions you guys have just for that right now. All right, let's see. So Robin, how do you log in? So you got, it was the dōTERRA social. You got that. And Cynthia, she has tried it already. She was in the beta group and she loves it. All right. So Joy says she sees posts waiting for approval. Will there be delay in our postings? All right. So usually now when I set this up last night and played around with it, there was an option for 1 hour out. Okay. So that is, so that's what I saw, but that was my first time in. And so we'll be able to make sure that that is covered. I'm sure McKenna will be able to jump in too. Robin is in. Okay, here's a question. And some of these questions we may wait until later whenever we go through it more, but this is it, okay, for now. Michelle has a question. Since this is desktop, can you access it from any PC? Yes. Yes, you can. It's actually it's connected to your dōTERRA account, okay? And you're able to access it anywhere. It's just kind of like a platform, just like Canva or Hootsuite or whatever. You can access it from any PC. Okay, let's see. Cynthia, my pro at this, says it means you've asked other people to look at it. She's referring to you, Joy. If you see a post waiting approval, click approve. Okay, then so you may have set it up a little bit different. Now we're jumping ahead, but that's okay. Because with the approval, that's if you have an admin or someone that's helping you work on this. If you want to approve the post before they go out, they can set it up and you can just go in, look at it, and hit the approve button, and it will be published. Okay. And Cynthia says that it can post immediately if someone approves. Robin's jumping ahead. She's asking a great question. Can we edit graphics in this? If so, what editing options are there? All right, so that's what we're going to be getting into very shortly. Okay, I'm going to go on to the app now and show you guys what one thing particularly that I like about this. So you saw the dashboard. That's easy. We're going to go to the calendar. Okay. Now, as you can tell right here on the side, on the left side, you see the Online Builders, which is my group, and you see the Facebook page. I don't have any of the other options linked right now, but what I love about this, in comparison with the Facebook scheduler, is, you schedule posts on Facebook and it just has, 12 posts are scheduled right at the top. And when you click on it, you see them by date, just like in a list down the line. Personally, for me, visually, I like being able to see the whole calendar or the whole week at a glance. Now, when you have posts set up in here, then you will see all the posts. If you have 3 posts today, whatever, they're going to be set up in here in your calendar. You can view it by week, you can view it by month, and everything is going to show up right here. It's going to be beautiful once you get it done. Now, so we're in the second tab here, which is the calendar tab, right? And you see my content right here. So this is anything that I want to post will be viewed, will be listed down here. Then if I click on the next tab in the calendar section, it will have upcoming events. This is going to be fun if you want to do something a little bit different with your page. What this is are their events. Now I see one, where was it? I thought it said National Bacon Day, which I really love bacon. Don't you guys just love bacon? But it was baking soda. Yeah, that's not as fun, but oh wait, the same day. Yes, Bacon Day. Bacon Day. It already passed, didn't it? Yes. That I think, no, wait. Yeah, that was in December. Darn it, we missed it. But you can go on. Let's see. We can view this by the week, right? Yep. So today is Friday. Today is National Compliment Day. So if you wanted to create a post around National Compliment Day, this was National Peanut Butter Day. You could do a fun recipe with On Guard and apples and dipping in peanut butter, and you can talk about it because it's National Peanut Butter Day. There are other great little tidbits in here. Eskimo pie is invented. There's other days. Neil Diamond was born. You want to share your favorite Neil Diamond song? Yep. So all of these you can look at, and this can help you get ideas for what you want to post. You like that? How many people use upcoming events right now in their business? Does anybody do that? Let me see. Comment below. Yes. All right. Now, we're going to go to time slot settings. Once my Facebook page and group are analyzed, it will have the best options for posting. See, it has autopilot, where autopilot is a smart AI system to help you efficiently fill your posting schedule. It will suggest an optimal content plan for your page that will bring maximum engagement to all your publications. If you decide not to, or if you want to edit it in any way, you can start editing it. Like if you don't want it to post on Sundays, or you want to change the date, you can start editing, or you can keep the automatic schedule, whichever one you want. Okay. Now, the fun part. Any questions up to now? Because again, I want to go slow. Want everybody to see what all is available. And let's see, I'm going back. Janelle has been looking for a list like this, like the events, upcoming events. That is fun. And I have seen them before, but having it right there in your content creator is amazing. You'll be able to have that. And it kind of just gives you different ideas for what you can do. So that's great. All right, now. Sorry, I'm having fun with the comments here. I'm trying to hide. There you go. Okay, the next thing we want to look at, this, you guys are going to flip out. Content. Okay, I'm going to click on the content button, and right below there's post ideas, my ideas, and editor. We're going to take this one at a time because you guys, you really are going to go bananas. You're going to flip out at what all is included in this app, in this platform. Okay, so this is content that is already in the platform of doTERRA Social. These are organized by topics. You can see essential oils. There's 403. What we're going to do, I'm going to let you see this. We're going to go one at a time. I'm not going to go through all of these promotions and videos, excuse me, posts. But I want to show you something very interesting. As you look down here, there's testimonials, and you can do a search by keyword. All right, so here's a diffuser blend right here. You can save this to your ideas, but let's say we want to use this. I clicked on the use button. Now look, right here, you can change any of the text. I love this combo. Woo! And you can do little emojis. Okay. All right. Then look what just happened, guys. I went over the picture and it gives me an option to edit. It also gives me an option to download. But check this out. If I wanted to edit this. Okay, are you ready? This is going to be pretty amazing. Does this look familiar to anyone? This looks like Canva, doesn't it? Are you guys familiar with Canva? This looks exactly like Canva. All right, let me go back to the comments. I want to make sure and answer before we go on. Jill says, I've been looking at the autopilot. Do you know if you can change the categories that the program auto selects and still use the autopilot feature? You cannot. I do not believe you can change the categories. They're looking at adding categories for your personal, like the My Ideas section. But right now, it's the categories that you see. If I'm not right about that, then McKenna, I'm sure, will jump in and let you know. Here is Robin says, will this replace Amplify? In my opinion, this is far better. They're using the same ideas and the same type things that you will find in Amplify, but this makes it so much easier, editable, and just wait, because we haven't even got into the really fun stuff yet. Yes, Michelle. Michelle says Canva. It's okay. Yes, it is amazing, amazing. Yep, Jackie, she says she uses Canva. Okay, Robin. All right. Now, let me hide the comments. I want you guys to see everything about this, okay? So now you're in something that looks like Canva. It is something that you can edit your images. So watch this. I hovered over this, and maybe I don't want to call it Happy Vibes. Maybe I want to call it Friday Feelings. Okay, whatever, right? And maybe I want to change the like this right here. I want to change. It's not Slim and Sassy. Maybe I want it to be 4 drops. So I'm going to double click, hover over, and I'm going to do peppermint. Okay. Maybe I don't want the dōTERRA logo down there. I want my own logo. So how do I get my own logo? Well, number one, for me, I've already created mine in Canva and it's downloaded to my computer. So I'm going to show you what you can do. If I go to uploads, I want to do a personal upload, and it's going to go. All right, so you can't see some of these because it's on white, but I clicked on that, and it is going to be in my personal uploads. So watch, I click on it. Boom, it is there. And I have my own personalized image. Now, what if I want to change the image in the background? Do you see how I clicked on the image and you can see that? Let's go back and have some fun. All right, I clicked on backgrounds. All right, I want to do a search for oranges. So I click on that. And let's see, which one do I want? You want something that will be able to have that on the side. Let's go with this one. Clicked on that. And look, you've got your own image that you have created right here. And then, now watch. I want to save it. I save it. And then it's a template right here. Now look, if I click use, watch the magic. Do, 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 do. Magic, magic. And look, it is now in my post, ready to go. Is that not amazing? Are you guys not happy about that? Woo! Okay, now watch what happens next. It's not going anywhere right now, okay? Because I don't have, do you see this right here, post to? So I need to click. If I want to post to Essentials Academy, I can do both. And if I had Instagram and Pinterest and all that, I click on all of them, okay? But this only allows you, the free version right now, with the trial until you pay for it, only allows you to have 2 profiles, okay? So I chose these 2. But if you, I think they get up to 15 profiles that you can do, and you click on the ones that you want to do, right? So for right now, just for funness, I can publish this now. I can schedule. I want to, or I can add it to the queue. All right. Now, do you remember how Joy had said it's waiting for approval? If you do that, that's for if you have someone else working with you and they want, and you say, I want to approve all posts before they go out, or they're like, oh, I don't know if I like this or not. I'm going to let my boss figure it out. Then the post here, or if you're working together as a team. Now, let's see about scheduling. If I schedule this, I can schedule it out, and it's usually about an hour out. So let's schedule this right here, and I'm going to view it in the calendar. Okay, do you see it's going to post in the group. Now look at my calendar right here. Right here it is. Okay, and you can, is that not amazing? Do you not love that? It is so great. What questions do you guys have? Let's look back. Oh my goodness. Somebody's happy. Robin is doing a happy dance. Awesome. Robin, fabulous. Joy says, cool. Jill, what a great question. Can you upload custom fonts? Okay, so here's McKenna from doTERRA. She says, at this time, you can't upload your own fonts. We have the basic doTERRA fonts and several others. If you have font suggestions, you can email doTERRA@promorepublic.com. All right, another comment. Amplify will be discontinued in June of 2020. Okay, so that's good news. All right, so here is a question from Janelle. Any idea on cost? Will 2 always be free? Right now, it's a 2-week free trial, if I'm not mistaken. But here is all of the information. Okay, Jill, thanks so much for posting. Starter is $21 a year. That's 2 social profiles. Okay, so that if you have a page in a group, like I just showed you, then $21 a year is what you would pay. The pro version is $31. That's 4 profiles. The guru is 6. The expert is 15. Honestly, guys, 15 social profiles. It depends on what you have. Most people, they have a Facebook business page. Then they have a Facebook group for their customers. They have a Facebook group for their team. So that's 3. So if you have 3, you want to go with the, I would say, with the pro would be good. But then if you have Pinterest, Instagram, these are things that you need to look at doing. And honestly, the $45 a year, that is super cheap. That is super cheap. A one-time deal, $45. but you guys haven't even seen all that you can do, okay? So Robin is freaking out. Very useful. Robin loves this. Jackie says, love it. Valerie is super excited too. Valerie says, yay. All right. Now, as we go on here, if I decide, oh no, I don't want to do this. I forgot something. I need to edit it. You can go and edit it. You can save it to your ideas. So I'm going to click on that and save. Right now, I don't want this to post, okay? Because I'm just playing around with it. If I decide I don't want this to post, I'm going to click delete, okay? But you know what? I'm going to let it post. So I want you guys to see that are on the video. I want you guys to see what it looks like when it posts, okay? So one of the things that you're going to want to do is look at all the different options. Now, let's say right here, there's a new post option right here. Did you see me click on that? It said new post. And this has nothing to do with anything else. But wait, no, I don't need to do that yet. I don't need to do that yet. Just wait. No, we need to go back to post ideas because I want to make sure we cover it all. All right, so you saw how you can edit it. If you decide that you like a template like this diffuser blends, you like it, you can save it to your ideas. Then you can do that. The only things that you can change are the ones that say calendar, okay? Now, let's go look at the essential oil section. Look at this. Look at these amazing images that you can have. Let's say you want to focus on a certain oil, and I want to search for, I'm just going to see. I've not searched for sleep. Boom. Look at that. Sleep. Everything comes up. This is all the things that would come up about sleep. Okay. Then if you want to look at just the photos, like for me, oh, but look at that. I've not even looked at that yet. Okay, guys. Okay, you know how in Canva, whenever you look for images on the side and it shows, and half of them you have to pay for. Have you run into that before? You have to pay $1 or whatever to use it. These are all images that you can use. All right, so you guys know that I work, well, some of you may not know, I work with Dr. Janet Rourke. This is so fun. If you want to, so I just clicked on an image with a puppy in the bed, right? Does this not look familiar, you Canva users? Let's say I want to do a text and says, puppy needs more rest. Okay. Oop, I moved the image. Now right here, I want to change the color. Text options, color right there. And you can, of course, you can add your logo if there are decorations you want to use. Scroll down. Okay, you can just play around. Then let's go back to objects if you want to do a frame. I mean, just, you know, I'm playing around. That doesn't look too good right there, but I can delete it, right? Oh, you can have this cute frame with the heart. Great stuff. Let's see. All kinds of beautiful frames here. A lot of them look familiar in Canva. So this is awesome. This is really great. You can do ribbons. So let's say, for example, I want to do this ribbon on here, but I want those, I want the text to be on top. So right here's a layer option, and I want it to go back. There you go. Okay. So you can have lots of fun with doing this. You can save, you can download, use. I'm going to just, let's see if there's any questions about this. All right, McKenna, can you show how to resize an image? Yes. Okay. So let's say, for example, you've got this right here and you're thinking, oh, wait, you know what? I don't want a Facebook post size. I want something different. It can do that. You click up at the top. You can make it a square image. Look at that. Now, of course, you need to go down here and you need to, let's stretch it this way so it fits. Okay. Right there. Now we've got square, but you're like, oh, wait, that's so cute. I want to make it a Facebook cover. Ah, yes. And then, of course, you can stretch. Okay, right there. And then you're like, oh, wait, that's so cute. I want to make it into a Facebook ad. Then you go in and you make it into a Facebook ad. Guys, there are so many different ways that you can do this. Twitter post, Instagram story, LinkedIn, Pinterest graphics, Shopify, and GMB, which is the Google My Business. Okay, do you see all the different things that you can do in this platform? Is it not amazing? You're going to have so much fun playing around in this. Don't get overwhelmed though. Just keep it simple. Use what doTERRA has already. If you're uncomfortable and you don't want to rock the boat a little bit, you want to just kind of play around some. But if you're a little bit more experienced with things like Canva and you want to play, this is perfect for playtime. All right, let's see what other questions. All right, can you show how to upload one of your own images too? Okay, so we've tried this with the doggy here, but let's say we want to upload our own image, okay? And we can go to uploads here on the side. And I'm going to upload, and I'm probably missing a step there. Pretty easy. Now, all right, so here are, let me scroll down. There is, where are those images that I did for you guys? Okay, right here. Let's say I've already created something and I want to add some text to it, okay? I can put that in and we're gonna just stretch it right on over. Then if I want to add text, then I can say, we want to have people questioning you about how to get more energy. So I am going to make the font size bigger, but I want to make it white to go with the little quote marks. And then remember how I uploaded? You can do that. And see my logo, I have it big so I can shrink it wherever I want. And I can put it right there or right there at the top, right there. And so you see I uploaded my own image. I can use that for all kinds of things, all right? If you are looking for lavender, look, all kinds of beautiful lavender images for you to use. If you're focusing on sleep one week and you're using some of the things that doTERRA has available, but then you also want to maybe include to do with the images that are here on the platform already. How many people are really excited about this? Are you really excited? Give me some likes and loves. Let me know. All right. Let's see. Questions. Mobile use, Joy, is coming in February. Not the date yet, but it will be in February. Is this like Trello? I have not used Trello before, Dawn, so I cannot attest to that. But I think this is much better than any of the other type of platforms that you might have because it has doTERRA stuff already plugged in, okay? And they're adding stuff every month. So it's not just going to be the same 1,000, 1,500 images. It's going to keep adding and growing, and you'll be able to have all kinds of things that you need. Now, Erica has a question. Erica says, will we be able to use this in South Africa? If you have a doTERRA account and you have Facebook, you can use this. Am I right? McKenna, if you want to address that. But the thing is, because we have some questions for those in Australia, it's based on US products right now. Okay. So the US products are what the pictures are going to be. But as you saw before, okay, you can go in and change out things. So let's X off of here. And you can also upload a video. Did you guys see that? Video. Okay. Create image. Oh, we already did that. One of the things, let's see, I'm going to go back to content and post ID. I want to show you. So if you're in another country and you have different bottle blends, okay? I know some of you, because of working with you guys with Essentials Academy, I know you have different product names for certain ones, and you have some different compliant language that you have to watch out for too. So let's say, for example, remember, so I clicked on this because it has a diffuser blend, but let's say On Guard is not called On Guard, it's called something else. So remember, I hovered over this and I click on edit. When I do that, let's see, okay. So right now, these two are connected, okay? So I would not be able just to replace one, but say, for example, I know you can get the images without the background, okay? And so, for example, if I want to go and I'm going to go up here. And let's say, it's Aroma Touch. That's the one that you want. Whatever the name of your oil bottle is in your country, you would be able to do that. So I up, and here I go. Now it doesn't have all the pretty stuff in the background, but I can just, I want to move it to make sure. Okay. I want to delete that. And let's say you want to say Aroma Touch, and then you want to get and can get. Yep, I can copy it. So for example, this is Aroma. Then you would be able to do that. Maybe you don't want this to be a diffuser blend, but you like this type of format. And so you're going to call it roller bottle recipe. And I love how if you misspell something, it's going to be a red line underneath. All right, roller bottle recipe. And when you hover over that, it should, let's see, I'm going to go, okay. Let's see if it lets me move it much. Yeah, it should. Whoa, I think I've disappeared. Okay. So if you want it to be to the side, in the middle, it's going to have that line, the dotted line down. So you'll be able to know that it's in the middle. Or if you want to go on the side. Again, if you want to take the doTERRA logo off and put your own, you can do that. It's so easy to do. So easy to do. All right, so questions. There's more questions. Sandy says, this really does look fabulous and very affordable. Yes, definitely. All right, Jill. Thanks for being on, Jill. This tool is similar to Amplify, Hootsuite, ScentShare, any platform that you might currently be using to schedule posts to your various social media channels. Exactly. But now you have the capability to do it with all the doTERRA stuff already in there, and they're going to be providing more things as well. And Cynthia verifies this is not like Trello. Lisa says a lot more than I found playing around. Glad I'm here. I'm so glad you joined us. Thanks. Erica says thanks. Let's see. Joy. Here's another question. How do you change what page or group you choose to have during the trial? Since it's only 2, can we purchase the membership now? Yes, you can purchase the membership now. So you definitely don't want to go back and forth and connect a group and unconnect it. That would not work well. So you just need to go ahead and upgrade. The calendar is awesome. It shows you what you posted each day or what is scheduled. Yes, the visual aspects of this platform is very appealing to me because I like looking at a calendar model for everything that I do. All right, let's see. Cynthia says, Joy, you can delete pages under groups and add others. It's in the settings. Yes, and I did that too as I was testing it out. But you don't want to, if you're scheduling stuff every day, you don't want to have to go back and forth. All right, Dawn, great question. How does this affect the algorithm? So what you're going to want to do is, do you remember how I showed you in the beginning, analytics, okay? It will show you how many people have viewed your page. You'll be able to see yourself if people are reacting, if it's showing. We're going to be talking about all kinds of ways that you can use this platform, not only in Facebook and the ones provided, but others as well. So that's a little bit down the road, though. You know, we'll do that next week. But I wanted to just address that. You know, some people have different opinions on this, that the algorithms, if you use a third-party schedule, you're not going to get as good of a feedback from your audience. I think the main thing is having great content where you're not pushing sales, you're not having a link in every, in every post, and you're getting great interaction. If you're posting once a day, I'm guilty of this. If you post once a day, you're not going to get the traction that you need. You need to be posting 2 to 3 times a day. And honestly, it doesn't need to be all doTERRA post either. You don't just need to spit out everything doTERRA. We're going to be talking about this in our virtual upline mastermind group next week, where in the following weeks, about how you need to balance what you're posting. And I've seen in doTERRA Social, there are some things that are just about sleep or just about like lavender, the oil, and it's not necessarily, here's a product, right? So you want to add some personality. You may want to post some pictures of yourself, videos of yourself using the oil, all kinds of fun stuff. You can schedule those right there in the platform. Jill says, settings, workspace, connected accounts. So Joy, if you're having trouble with that, you can definitely go to the doTERRA Social Facebook group. They're great about answering questions. Also, so you just want to join there and ask your questions. There's also an email that you can email, but honestly, the group's the better. Okay, the group is the better option. Let's make sure that I haven't missed any questions here. Judy, hi Judy. This is exciting, so fun to play with and have great picks to use. Yes, and see, I've created all of my products, all the classes, everything that I have available is in the Canva platform, right? And so I'm familiar with all that Canva offers. There are a few features that Canva has that you don't see in doTERRA Social, but All the good ones are there, okay? So you definitely want to play around, check this out. Here is Jill posting the groups. Yes, doTERRA Social. And Joy says, if you have a lot of pages, we should get the guru option. Yes, you do, because especially now, I don't know why you have a lot of Facebook pages. I think condensing them is better because you've got to, talk with people and get involved with them and really make them feel at home. And if you're spreading yourself thin, that's going to be really hard to do. But if you have, let's say if you have 4 or 5, but then you're like, oh, well, I'm not on Pinterest or Instagram yet, but I really think I should. Yes, you should. And this makes it super easy to do. All right, let's see. Here is a question. Can you schedule YouTube videos as well? There's a video scheduling option, and McKenna has so graciously posted a link on the doTERRA social website. You can find all kinds of articles about different things, and there is something about video posting. Judy says, I had used PicMonkey. This is great as it has pics available. Yes, exactly. And Sandy, can you upgrade after you use it for a time? Yes, you can upgrade it anytime you want to. Okay, now let's see. We're going to close this part to make sure that you guys, my ideas. I'm going to add this to the queue just to see what happens. Because I've not done that yet. Add to queue. Okay, right here, add to queue. So what is it going to do? Well, add it to queue and will be published automatically. So what does that mean? On Saturday. Okay. I'm going to look at it and it's going to post. All right. So yeah, I'm just learning some things too. I'm going to delete it. Okay. But do you see how nice whenever you have your calendar and if you have multiple posts that you're going to do each day, I'm going to, oh yeah, one of the things I wanted to tell you about, you know how when you use the third-party schedule platform, how underneath your Facebook page, it has like a name of where it came from. Like if it's from Hootsuite or Cinduit or one of these other, posting platforms, I checked and this comes up social post, which I like. It doesn't reveal a bunch of stuff, right? It doesn't say, oh, I'm using Hootsuite social post. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, well, she's posting on social media. That must be just a new like tag that Facebook has. So it's not overly like, oh, she's not posting this automatically. Not that that should matter to your customers, to your team, but I like that it just says social post. All right, so you guys will see that at 4:55 when that comes out. You'll see it posted on the page. All right, I know there's more questions. Lisa's really excited. All right, here's another question from Janelle. So the auto post without doing anything, with what I just did, and I clicked on something, you have to schedule it unless you schedule it now. I added it to the queue. So we can explore that later with what to do, but easy peasy. Create post. If I want to create an image, I can go here and create an image because remember, that's doing it on your own. Or if you want to go back, because this was just creating a post is for your own stuff, what you're doing, right? If you're like, oh, wait, Angela, I just want to post right now what doTERRA has. You go under content and you click on post ideas. All right, if you want something for the supplements, you want to focus on supplements. Oh, the Mito. Yes. So maybe you're like, okay, I definitely want to do something about energy. So I'm going to focus this week. My content arc is going to be about products that give you energy. And so maybe you're going to go through and save your ideas. If you want to use it, remember, if you click on it, you can edit, you can add something like, want to ditch the caffeine? Ask me how. Okay. And that would be super easy to do. There's another Mitomax, and maybe you have a little testimonial because see, this has some white space around it. Maybe you do a little testimonial on that. You see all these different beautiful images that you can use already right here. I love personal care. All right, this is personal care. Okay, deodorant, serum, all that. Oh, this would be great. This is beautiful if maybe you're going to focus on salon owners one week. That would be really good to use some of these beautiful pictures. All right, there's promotions. All right, look right here. So it's not just, it's stuff about the oils for the promotions, which is really awesome. And you can add things yourself. One thing I really like, I think it would be cool if we had the option to get like these clip art type um, bottles, like if they were available somewhere where we can just upload them to an image. Because I like those. They look a little bit different. They're kind of fun. There's kits, and see, it says US kits and collections. Again, they're going to be looking at kits and collections from other countries in the near future. But for right now, it's US. But you can get kits, pictures from their website from whatever country you're in and use those. Top products. I'm going to click more. I've not clicked more before. Ooh. Oh, I did not know that existed. All right, I'm going to make sure you guys can see. I'm going to hide this. I didn't know. I have not looked this far. So you guys are kind of getting the first-hand account of me playing around and showing you what to do. So I clicked the more. It's all the way over on the right side. Look, there's recipes. DIYs. Look at this. These pictures are great. And you add your own text to them. Oh, I love, love, love. Okay. Now, so if you wanted to do a class and you can set this up, we're going to talk about maybe next time. We're going to talk about how you can use the Essential Oils Academy classes, mini classes, and products that we have, and like the 30-day post, and how to use that within your doTERRA social platform. Let's look here. There's diffuser blends, diffusers, ideas, transparent backgrounds, business, and education. All right, I'm going to click on ideas because I want to know. Okay. All right, this is more personality posting. Okay, so this is not specifically about here's doTERRA essential oils. It is like say hello, stuff about cavities, the CDC, cucumber's good for you. Okay, so you see these are just fun things you can put, and because it is in here, you should be able, I don't know. All right, let's look at something. I think you should be able to edit this. Yes, let's see. You can. So you can say, my hair needs a trim. Okay, because it looks like her hair might need a trim, right? So you can do this. You can, and then you can even upload and put a bottle here because look, my safe stuff. All right, actually, let's do this. Let's say I need a massage. No, massage is the best tool in the world. That we would change that, but look, just for fun. Oh, but where's my uploads? I'm gonna go to uploads, personal uploads, Remember I uploaded that aroma touch? I can have fun. Right there, okay? So anything, and I'm not going to use that, I'm just going to delete it. Anything that you see here, is this not fun? You can do so much. So we're going to go back to post ideas and more. I wanted to see transparent backgrounds. Before I go into here, let's see. What questions do you guys have? Any other questions? I know we're running a little bit long, but Joy says you have 3 groups, have a page, 3 groups, and Insta. Yeah. So you definitely need to do one of the higher up. The guru would be good for sure. All right. Now I went over to the transparent options, okay? Because I've not looked here yet. All right. But all of these are transparent. They do have it. Look. They have the clip art ones. Sorry. Why does that make me happy? I don't know why that makes me happy. It looks like it might not be for all of them, but look, so fun. You can add those. All right. So it's not for all of them. I say get all of them. That would be fun. But there are some. But look at that. All of them here. Okay, all of those. So many. Those are great. Okay. Let's see what's in education, because you know I'm all about continuing education. Okay. Now, first time looking in here. So I'm seeing these are all connected to the doTERRA ebooks. All right. And a lot of these are at 100 uses for essential oils. Now, one of the things that some people have mentioned is if there's a link to doTERRA in your post, it is a link to doTERRA and not your specific doTERRA purchasing link. So you need to make sure that you add that. Like, for example, the doTERRA ebook, Essential Oils and Sleep. If you posted this, right, you could say, download this ebook on essential oils for sleep and check out our class that we have. And this whole next week, we're going to be focusing on more ways that you can get sleep naturally. And we're going to have this class, and you'll be able to see all kinds of ways that you can get sleep. Okay. And same thing for weight management. We have a class for that. All of these. So that is really good. Cooking with essential oils, got a class on children and cleaning. Yes. So you can use these, but again, we're going to talk about how you can use the essential oil products in this platform later. All right. So what questions do you guys have about that? All right. Sandy says, where do we go to get this? Is this on doTERRA? And are you recording so we can check back on installing, etc.? Yes, it is recorded. And you can get this at social.doterra.com. Okay. And that is, let me look and make sure if there's anything else, because I know we're running now on just a little bit over an hour, and I thought it was going to be shorter, but there's way too much fun happening within here. We've already been to the editor. Remember, that looks just like Canva. And you can make your own things. Analytics, okay? Reporting. Now, I have, let's see. We're analyzing, post on your page. All right, so I just added this page. So the analytics are not up yet, but you will get reporting on how your posts have done, how, if you have videos, all of that, the statistics. You will see how many times people viewed your post, interacted on it, all kinds of things you will see here. So that'll be something that we'll get later. But again, on the side, you see all the different areas that you can connect, right? And I'm going to go back here, calendar, just so you can see. Again, this is so much fun. I look forward to showing you guys a lot more things that you can do. This is kind of, I researched it and I studied. I watched a lot of videos on it. I played around some, but I didn't get into everything. And so you guys kind of went with me today to kind of let me do like an unboxing, right, of the Social dōTERRA app. dōTERRA Social. Yeah. All right. Comments. There's a few more comments. Let's see. Let's see. Jackie asks, will you see who views? I do not think that you have access to that information. It just tells you how many people. So it's not going to get into the details of, you know, Jill, Sandy, Janelle, McKenna, all of those people are the ones that saw your post. And, you know, you can see who's interacted on your post, as in posting comments, of course. You can see that on Facebook. But I do not think that you can see the actual views. All right. So guys, what I want you to do is, if you thought this video was helpful, share this, tag people in the comments, let people know about this kind of dōTERRA social platform unboxing that I've done. And I'm going to let you guys ask questions that I could actually address in another video. There are, if you go into the dōTERRA social Facebook group, you will see a post by me, and there is a link, and there's also probably in the announcement section, there is a great list of all the areas, all the ways that you can find out more information about this platform, all the ways that you can watch different videos. I've watched, I think, all the videos that I have seen out there, and I just wanted to personalize it more to what we're doing, kind of go through a fun way of seeing all the stuff that's going on. So again, if you have any questions that I can address in another video, post in the links below, tag somebody, and let them know about this great new feature that you have going with your dōTERRA business. So until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you later. And have a blessed night. Have fun with your family or wherever you're going to do this evening. And let me know if there's any questions you have. Thanks so much, guys. This is Angela with Essential Oils Academy. Bye, guys.